Greetings all, Vanna here for the Earth Signs Weekly Message. Sorry, I just got a notification from my other video. What I want to say first off, my Earth Signs, is this next year is going to be groundbreaking for you. And I say that because you have the North Node and Scorpio coming out with the number 8 in the dice. 8, of course, being infinity, but it's the first two that I'm really drawn to. The North Node, which in Vedic astrology is Rata, or Dragon's Head, which is fucking awesome, by the way, as well as the Scorpio, because next May, Taurus season, I'm a Taurus sun, so that's my birthday month, there is a full moon in Scorpio. Or like there's like an eclipse. There are 2 eclipses happening next year. I was just planning out my planner and marking them down. And so they're kind of fresh on my mind. But the North Node being the direction of your dream, your highest purpose and fulfillment, coming out with the Enchanter and Beloved Zeus for Taurus and Virgo, there is so much going on. And Page of Wands is coming out. I don't want you to be so focused on how it is being delivered. You can't know how it's going to be delivered right now. That's why the messenger is in reverse. And that's very upsetting. This is the second time the Empress has been in the bottom of the deck in the middle of a reading. So many of us feel like there is no power in our divine feminine, that there is no strength in our sensitivity, in our soft hearts, that there is not going to be a world where we can be safe. And that makes us very scared. And that's not where that fulfillment is going to be. Capricorns have the Medicine Woman and the Moonstone Star. Heal and passion. You have an incredible capacity to heal. And like the transmutation of it, taking something from one form into another. 5 of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Lovers. The Lovers kind of came out sideways, so this definitely goes back to the passion, but also the Beloved Zeus, Lovers. This cosmic union is destined for greatness. That is one thing that has been coming up a lot, is like your soul partner, a soul contract, a life partner, a love partner. But this is only if this is something that you want and you feel you are ready for. I know in myself, the want and desire for love and that kind of relationship has been one of the most frustrating parts of my own personal spiritual journey, because it is one place that I am very underdeveloped. So many of us can feel a lot of frustration because we can hold our integrity, we can hold this beautiful heart-centric energy, but there are tests, there are trials, there are things that will still challenge us and make us either revert back to a lack mentality or a vice, or it's very difficult for you to accept that energy. So like Jadina, absolutely incredible reader. I love her. She is incredibly accurate for myself. She can tell you how incredible you are. She can tell you how much work you have done, but when it comes to love readings and love messages, she herself is like, no, I cannot deal with that. And that is something she admitted is a blockage in herself. And one thing that I have noticed in myself is that when love comes up, it's not so triggering because we are not in that same place where we were hurt before. We're not that same person. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. We don't hold on to that same mentality. Now, it will still be a struggle. It will require us to have an open heart. King of Wands underneath the Queen of Swords reverse. And 2 of Wands peeking out. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. There is an option and an opportunity, but it is up to you and how you want to receive it. Are you willing to do this? Have you done the introspection? I feel like there has been introspection on some things, but we're avoiding others. And I do say we. because I am in this boat with you as well, my love. In whatever new relationship that you are going into, boundaries have to be established, not only for yourself and your safety, but for the development of the relationship. If two people that have not been in a relationship for a very long time suddenly get into a relationship with each other, they most likely will not take the time to get to know and trust and be comfortable with the other person. They will want to just get immediately into the physical, the intimate, and the socially accepted or desired outcome of a relationship, and not do any of the groundwork to actually make it what it needs to be. You have luck on your side with the duck and the chrysanthemum. It came out initially in the reverse, so you may feel like your luck has run out, or you're not as lucky as maybe you once were, because I know, at least in myself, luck has been a constant theme of my life, that when I wanted something, it was just acquired. And I mean, I'm triple earth. That could be, but it could also just be, as a child, there wasn't anything that told me I couldn't do that. And so there was nothing that Spirit had as a blockage. And that goes back to why it's so important to have a sense of childlike wonder. Trust in the invisible. Absolutely. What was I saying about you can't know what is coming in? You cannot know how this is coming in, because if you do, you're going to be hyper vigilant, looking for its signs, looking for its synchronicities, and you're not going to be living the life that you need to live to accept or get to that point. And so yes, there are things that Spirit withholds from us. There are things that we are never meant to know. There are things that we do not have the capacity to understand at this time, because we have not done a learning, we have not done a development, we are not at a place, or we're still reactionary to a situation. And if it came at us now, we would respond in a negative way and disrupt what you were trying to do. The Hound and Pair in reverse, loyalty at the bottom of the deck. I understand where this sense of mistrust comes from. As someone who has been hurt by every single man that was told that she was going to be protected by, the idea of trust is very scary. The idea of opening up to a life where your dream is a reality, where you don't have to fight for everything that you have, where you're not in a constant state of defense. If that has been your life, it's going to be very difficult to transition to a place of peace, to a place of joy. It's going to be very difficult to put yourself in the energy of that dream if the very thought of not fighting, the very thought of being in a place where you are not being attacked frightens you. It will be so much harder to get it, because, and I understand why you have that fear. I understand, because you have done this gauntlet for so long, you just know how to react to it. And while you have done healing, knowing in this next space how you have reacted currently will not be acceptable or will not be beneficial, that is scary, because then it instills in you, I have to act differently, I have to be different. And I mean, we are earth signs, we want to stay where we are comfortable. It is so difficult for us to move forward or to make those transitions, because we have to actively leave behind something that we have worked to create. And it will come through for you, my love, with graceful persistence, and you choosing every single day to make the smallest step towards what it is you love, what it is this dream is for you. And this dream could be absolutely anything, but use your witchcraft. Use your thoughts and prayers and your beautiful imagination to create this world into your physical reality, because only you have that ability to bring it in. Spirit can give you all the tools, all the materials, but you yourself have to craft that sculpture, my love. And it's going to take a lot of work, but I believe in you.